So today we're going to talk about setting up the VIAVI CellAdvisor 5G for beam analysis. The default screen is a spectrum analyzer, so let's hit the mode button in the upper left corner and let's change this to 5G NR and beam analyzer. From here, I'll give it a simple name so we'll know what to call it later. We'll call it BA1, enter, select beam analyzer, hit done, and let the tool change to the beam analyzer mode. From here, we just need to enter the channel or the frequency. I'll go with the channel number. On the top of the screen, there are some shortcut buttons. I'm going to select the channel button and then channel number. Enter in my channel number, 675, apply. From here, we're going to take the screen on the next shortcut, which is our preamp, and we're going to turn on the preamp. So we'll go attenuation to 0. We want to set our attenuation to 0 when we're dealing with millimeter wave because of the sensitivity of the receiver. We're also going to turn on our preamp. From here, I just tap on the screen and that side screen goes away. And now we just need to set the beam analyzer up to the specs of the 5G signal we're looking at. So we're going to look at the bandwidth, select bandwidth, come over here to bandwidth SSB, and you'll see that the CellAdvisor can do either low band FR1 frequencies or high band FR2. Today we're going to look at high band. And high band can be a 100 megahertz wide signal or a 50 megahertz wide signal, and your sub-carrier spacing can be 60, 120, or 240. In this case, we're going to use 240 for the signal that we're analyzing. I hit apply. Once you do that, the analyzer will then look for the center channel of the beams and start displaying them on the screen. If for some reason you don't have your display set up like mine, you reselect the bandwidth, you come down to search type, select full roster, and hit the auto button. This will scan the entire 100 megahertz signal and look for the location of the beams itself. It takes anywhere from 10 seconds to 3 minutes, depending on the location. And once it finds it, it'll auto set up the signal, tap on the screen, and you'll start to see the beams across the screen. On the left side of the screen, the dark blue one will be RSRP for the given PCI, and in this case our PCI is 315, and you can see we have a beam index of 14. So we can look at our RSRP on the secondary sync and RSRP on the primary sync, as well as secondary sync SINAR. And lastly, we do an RSRQ measurement. So right across the screen, you'll see we have up to 8 different beams that are able to be shown. And upon recording, we can record up to 64 beams. So to record in the screen, you hit the save button on the right side. You select log to CSV, give it a name, and we'll call it save 1. Hit enter and hit save. And now the unit is recording all of its stats and all of the measurements to a CSV file. This runs automatically with a GPS timestamp as well as GPS location. When you're satisfied with your recording, you tap anywhere on the screen, and if you'd like to save it, you hit yes. If you don't want to save it, you hit no. And if you want to keep recording, you hit continue. I just recorded that file and it's now in a CSV file. And that's setting up the beam analyzer on the VIAVI Solutions CellAdvisor 5G.
Find out more at Vicom's website.